to Titanium Talash Tarot, and today I will be doing a what attitude should you adopt to get what you want this week video. Alright, so for this I'll be using some concepts from Superconscious Education brought to us by Chris Duncan, as well as the Law of Attraction card deck by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. But before we do that, let's get into my insight. Now, I feel like, well, at least this is what happened with me, like, just a moment ago. Confirmation with I don't know if you can hear it, but there was an airplane going over, and so that was confirmation. Now, I was having a memory from a couple of years ago which came to mind and which reminded me of how much I had grown, of how much I had expanded my line of sight, if I can say that. A couple of years ago, I had dated someone only because they had shown interest in me. Not because I was actually interested in them, but because they were interested in me. And now, this is interesting. I just realized a whole new aspect of it, which was, I am pretty outgoing, and I like it when people like me. Okay, so when I was a child, I used to like being the center of attention. I used to like having everyone talk and think of me. I was very self-centered, okay? But as I progressed, all that changed. And I became more mature. Now, after that, it became more of a following of my intuition. So my intuition would tell me do this, and I would do it. And then I would be kind of surprised that the intuition led me down a bad rabbit hole. into a rabbit hole that went sideways, or went the wrong way. Generally, that happens because both parties aren't mature enough or aren't ready enough to embark on a serious committed relationship. Now, I actually, I can say that time I was talking about the one that I was just with them because he was interested in me. Well, that one time, I ended it pretty soon because I was like, okay, we have gotten to the 4-month mark, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. It's the longest relationship I've been in back then, and I was like, do I actually like him? Or, like, what is this? And I realized that the only reason why I was with him was because he was interested in me, not because I was also interested in him in a reciprocal manner. So when I asked myself, do I see myself marrying this guy, my answer was no. So it didn't take me long to be like, listen, I think we should part ways. I didn't really explain much, but now I know more than I did back then, and I'm glad I did, because the person that this individual became kind of is not what I want. And if I had stuck with him, it would not have ended well. So, things went down the chute pretty fast, but I was honest with myself, and I was honest with him, and I've grown, I've gotten better, and that's all that matters. Now, if he chose to learn from the situation or not, that is up to him. But all I know is I've gotten better, which is what my perspective, my point is, if that makes any sense. It's to grow and expand through each interaction. And what I felt like was that wherever we were, the interaction was going to end there. There was no more growth that was going to happen in that relationship. So I needed to get out. Or there wasn't anything that was going to want me to stay in that relationship. So I was like, I'm a bounce, and it's what I did. But I digress. So what I'm trying to say here is make sure that what you are getting into is a reciprocal relationship. So you like them as much as they like you, and vice versa, and that you are going to put in equal parts of effort into the relationship. Because if it's only from your side or if it's only from their side, something's not going to match. It's not going to add up, and at the end of the day, someone's going to want out sooner rather than later. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm in it for the long haul, which means that my purpose is not a one-night stand. Like, I want a relationship. I want something long-lasting. And so if I can't see a long-lasting outcome in any relationship or any interaction, I am going to bounce quickly. All right? So that was it for my insight. All right? So we're going to start off with the perfectionists. And the perfectionists are the individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. So, and by the way, this is like the third time I'm trying to film this bit. So, all three of the cards were pulled, so I'm just gonna whiz through these. Alright, so the first one for my perfectionists, the card that I pulled for you guys is my life is unlimited in every respect. And this is the image, and in the back it says, I recognize that I am unlimited in all facets of my life. I see my financial balance as unlimited, so nothing I am choosing is limited by money. For I know I am a magnet, and I attract whatever level of prosperity, health, and relationships I choose. So you have more power in what you manifest at any given moment in your life. You are a more powerful creator than you might think. Alright? Now, the second one is for my helpers. And my helpers are the individuals who intuitively know how to assist anyone in any given situation at any time and anywhere. So the card I pulled for you guys is, I understand the rules of the game of life. This is the image, and in the back it says, now that I understand the rules of this game of eternal life, now that I understand the powerful law of attraction and deliberate creation. And what I mean by law of attraction, the law of attraction, it says that which is like unto itself is drawn. So you attract what you are. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. And then the deliberate creation is that you create everything in your life. You have the ability to create what you want. You also have the ability to create what you don't want. And that's what people forget about. What you think about most of the time is what you are going to create. So take your thoughts away from that thing you want to avoid and put them on the thing you want to get closer to. Alright? Now, sometimes you get to creating what you want in a backhanded and backwards kind of way, but in order for you to get there much quicker, concentrate on what you want to create and only what you want to create, okay? Only. Alright? So, continuing this card, I understand the powerful law of attraction and deliberate creation. I understand the powerful law of attraction and deliberate creation. I can prepave segment by segment my life experience into becoming the allower I was born to be. So if you understand how to utilize the law of attraction and how you can deliberately create your life, you can create moment by moment the life you want to live, is what this is saying, okay? By becoming the individual that allows things into your reality. And I'm continuing the card. For I was destined to a life of fulfillment and never-ending joy. Because of the fact that you're concentrating on things that you want more often than not, you're going to create a life that you appreciate more, okay? So that was it for my helpers. Alright, so now on to my achievers. The individuals who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. And the card I pulled for you guys is within 60 days, it can be mine. Okay? And this is the image. And in the back, it says, as you give thought to your future that may be 10 years or 60 days away, you begin pre-paving. And then as you move into those pre-paved moments, and as the future becomes your present, you fine-tune it by saying, this is what I want. This is what I now want. And all those pre-paved thoughts will fit together to bring you precisely the experience that you now want to live. So this is the key of knowing at a young age what you want to create. Now, the specifics of what it is that you are creating might change, but the feeling that you want, the root, the core value that you want to achieve with your with your creation will stay the same, generally speaking. And so that is what you want to find at an earlier stage in your life to figure out what it is that you're going to work towards. I hope that makes sense. If not, ask questions and it'll be my pleasure to answer. Okay? Excuse me. And so now on to my individualists. The individuals who intuitively know what should be placed in the center of attention, how long to keep it there, for what aim and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my individualists, please come forward and share what attitude should they adopt to get what they want this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good. And I get what I think about, want it or not. And this is the image, and in the back it says, it makes no difference whether you want the specifics of it or not. It is the vibrational essence of the subject of your attention that is being attracted. That which you really, really want, you get. And that which you really, really do not want, you get. I think I alluded to this, maybe not in the first version of this reading, but I've filmed like 2 or 3 first perfectionist and helper versions. So maybe in one of those, or maybe it was in the other, in the previous segment of this video. But whatever it is, this just encapsulated what I was sharing prior. Alright? Whatever you think about most of the time is what is going to pre-pave your future. Because at every moment you create what you want to manifest in your life. And this for everything, okay? So that was it for my individualists, okay? So now on to my investigators, the individuals who intuitively know what to research, how long to research it, for what aim and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators. Did I say enthusiasts? It's my investigators. So please come forward and share, what will my investigators create Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my investigators, please come forward and share what should they, what attitude they should adopt to get what they want this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got, I can turn a downward spiral upwards. And this is the image, and in the back it says, as you focus on the best of what you do have, even if it only is a small part of your experience, the law of attraction will now bring you more of the essence of that. And as you can replace the downward spiral with a fast-moving upward spiral by simply directing your thoughts more to the things you do want. Okay, so you can reverse a spiral. Okay, once it started in the opposite direction, in its opposite direction, it's in its opposite spin. Sorry if I'm confusing. So you can change a spiral's spin, okay, by concentrating on the essence of what it is you want to attract. The essence is generally the feeling. Start feeling it within yourself way before you see the physical manifestation, alright? So this card says, and so you can replace a downward spiral with a fast-moving upward spiral by simply directing your thoughts more to things you do want. Okay? Concentrate on what you want and avoid what you do not want. Okay? So that was it for my investigators. Now, on to my loyalists, the individuals who intuitively know what to stand behind, what to protect, for how long, and for what aim and what purpose. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my loyalists, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want this week. And you got, I can create my world as I choose. And this is the image, and the back it says, you are here to create the world around you that you choose, while you allow the world as others choose it to be, to exist also. But while their choices in no way hinder your choices, your attention to their choices does affect your vibration and therefore your point of attraction. So I'm not saying you can't be friends with many people. Just don't allow what they are concentrating on to taint what you are concentrating on, is what I'm getting. Okay? So that was it for my loyalists. So now on to my enthusiasts. Individuals who intuitively know what to place in the center of attention. Well, no. My enthusiasts are the individuals who know what to be enthusiastic about, how to get enthusiastic, and so on and so forth, and for what aim and what purpose. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want this week. Did I do my enthusiasts? Perfectionists, helpers, achievers, individualists, investigators, loyalists. So, my enthusiasts, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. Did you hear my voice crack? Are you dealing with a teenage boy? I don't know. So this card says, I can choose my life by changing my thoughts. I can change my life by changing my thoughts. And this is the image, and in the back it says, by choosing a thought that feels slightly better than the thoughts you have been thinking, you can gradually change the direction of your thoughts. By focusing upon a better feeling thought, the law of attraction will respond to that thought, and therefore the balance of your thoughts will now improve. So by choosing a thought that feels better, you will you will actually you will balance your thoughts. You will balance your thoughts and then improve them as you move along, okay? So now on to my protectors, the individuals who intuitively know how to keep things safe, how long to keep things safe for what aim and what purpose. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my enthusiasts. Protectors, how long to keep it safe. So please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want this week. And you got, my goal of happiness is important enough. And this is the image, and in the back it says, the reason you are not conscious of any specific pre-birth goals is because there were no specific goals. You had, before your birth, general intentions such as being happy, being an uplifter, having continuous growth, but the specific processes to achieve those things are up to you to decide here and now. In this time, you are the creator. So you are the God of your reality. Not to say that you are God that created everything. You are the God of your reality. You have the same creative power, creative juices running through your veins. You can create whatever you want if only you believed in yourself. Okay, so now on to my chameleons, the individuals who intuitively know what intuitive style to use in any given situation at any time and anywhere. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want. What did I say? My chameleons are the individuals who intuitively know what intuitive style to use in any given situation, right? So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what attitude they should adopt to get what they want this week. And you got my creative power lies in this moment. And this is the image, and in the back it says, whether you are thinking about something happening now, or something happening in your past, or something you would like to have happen in your future, you are doing the thinking now. And it is this present thought vibration that the law of attraction is responding to. Therefore, your power to create is now. Therefore, what you need to concentrate on is what you are feeling when you are thinking of what you want to manifest. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Because the reason why I say that is because how you feel at any given moment is a sign of how close you are to your manifestation. How far you are is how bad you feel. How good you feel is a sign that you're close. You're very, very close. Or you're closer than you were prior. Okay? So, that was it for my chameleons, okay? My gorgeous triple tears. I wish you guys all a very Okay, this is all I have for you guys this time for this video series. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time. Okay, next Thursday. All right. Bye.